Monday night in Green Bay, and the story writes itself. Public money, prime time, and a line that refuses to move. The Eagles come in 6-2, flying high after a 38-20 win over the Giants. Jalen Hurts tossed 4 touchdowns, Saquon Barkley ran wild for 150 yards, and the media fell back in love with Philadelphia. 89% of the market followed. But the number flipped, from Eagles minus 1.5 to Packers minus 1.5. That's not hype. That's the house adjusting to real weight. Quarterback analysis, Jalen Hurts first. 15 touchdowns, 1,677 yards, efficiency and balance. Philadelphia ranks 10th in scoring but 25th in total offense. They win by rhythm, not explosion. Hurts and Barkley keep the floor steady, but the Eagles' defense, now fortified with Jalen Phillips and Jair Alexander, still gives up 23 points per game. Now Jordan Love. 13 touchdowns, 2,071 yards, and one of the league's best third-down attacks. The Packers average nearly 372 yards per game, 5th in the NFL. Josh Jacobs has 10 rushing scores, and Romeo Doubs keeps defenses honest downfield. Green Bay controls tempo. They bend games to their clock. Game analysis. When the public and press agree, the market whispers the opposite. Sharp money and reverse line movement say Green Bay. The data says Green Bay. The system says Green Bay. And today's AI pick is Packers minus 1.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to the recap of Week 10. Welcome to Did We Cash or Did We Burn, where we recap our AI picks from Week 10. As of now, the AI Sports Predictor team stands at 67 wins, 55 losses, and 1 push, a 54.9% winning percentage on the season. No filters, no cherry picking, just every single game, every single week. Let's see how the AI performed this time. We opened Week 10 on Thursday night in Denver, Raiders versus Broncos under the Mile High Lights. Our AI pick was Raiders plus 9.5, fading the public steam on Denver's perfect home record. The model read it as inflated, a spread built on perception, not performance. And the game proved it. Denver's defense was dominant, but their offense stumbled through flags and 3-and-outs. Bo Nix threw for just 150 yards with 2 interceptions, while Las Vegas's defense kept it close all night. Despite trading away key receivers, the Raiders fought to the final drive and held Denver to a single touchdown and a field goal. Final score, Broncos 10, Raiders 7. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Raiders plus 9.5 covers with room to spare. On to the Sunday early slate. Sunday morning opened in Berlin for the NFL's first ever game in the German capital. Falcons versus Colts. Our AI pick was Falcons plus 6.5, trusting the number more than the noise. The public leaned heavy on the 7-2 Colts, but the model saw the spread as 1 hook too high. Just enough room for value on the dog. And that hook made all the difference. Jonathan Taylor erupted for 244 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, carrying Indianapolis to a 31-25 overtime win. Atlanta kept swinging, with Tyler Allgeier punching in 2 scores and Michael Penix Jr. steady under pressure. The Falcons lost the game but beat the number. Final score, Colts 31, Falcons 25. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. We win by the hook. On to the rest of the Sunday early slate. Next up in the early slate, Ravens versus Vikings. Our AI pick was under 48.5, and this game had that script written before kickoff. 2 defenses trending upward, a rookie quarterback in J.J. McCarthy, and a Ravens offense focused on control rather than chaos. The model called it right. Tempo, turnovers, and field goals ruled the afternoon in Minneapolis. Lamar Jackson, in his 100th career start, played steady. 176 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, no mistakes. Baltimore's defense did the rest, forcing 3 takeaways and holding Minnesota's star Justin Jefferson to just 37 yards. The Vikings moved the ball, but kept beating themselves with 8 false starts and 2 interceptions. Final score: Ravens 27, Vikings 19, total of 46. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Under 48.5 lands safe. On to the next early matchup. Our next stop, Tampa Bay. Patriots versus Buccaneers, where our AI pick was over 48.5. Two aggressive play callers, rookie volatility, and elite downfield speed made this one an auto trigger for points. And from the opening quarter, it delivered chaos. Drake May connected with rookie Kyle Williams for a 72-yard touchdown, the fastest recorded play by a rookie this season. Then, Tre'Veyon Henderson exploded for touchdown runs of 55 and 69 yards, turning the Patriots' backfield into a fireworks show. Stephon Diggs added a red zone grab before halftime, and Baker Mayfield kept Tampa in range with late-scoring drives. Defense tried to slow it, but momentum kept burning through. Final score: Patriots 28, Buccaneers 23, total of 51. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Over 48.5 hits in full throttle. On to the next game in the early slate. Next up, Jaguars versus Texans, and our AI pick was under 37.5. The data saw two conservative offenses and backup quarterbacks shaping a low-tempo grinder. But football had other plans in Houston. For 3 quarters, the system looked flawless. Jacksonville built a 29-10 lead behind Trevor Lawrence and a stingy defense, while backup Davis Mills looked lost. Interceptions, stalled drives, no rhythm. Then the fourth quarter hit, and chaos exploded. Mills threw 2 touchdown passes, scrambled for another, and the Texans erased a 19-point deficit, the second-largest comeback in franchise history. A game once crawling turned into a shootout no model could contain. Final score: Texans 36, Jaguars 29, total 65 points. Did we cash or did we burn? We burned, badly. Under 37.5 torched in a fourth quarter meltdown. On to the next matchup. Next up, Browns versus Jets, where our AI pick was Jets plus 2.5. The system read the matchup perfectly: undervalued special teams, defensive volatility, and Cleveland's inconsistent offense under Dylan Gabriel. The public leaned Browns, but the algorithm found hidden leverage in the Jets' ability to generate field position and control momentum. And right from the start, that edge showed. The Jets scored 2 special teams touchdowns just 36 seconds apart: a 99-yard kickoff return by Keenan Nwangwu and a 74-yard punt return from Isaiah Williams. From there, Breece Hall sealed it late with a 42-yard screen pass touchdown that broke Cleveland's will. Final score: Jets 27, Browns 20. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Jets plus 2.5 hits clean. On to the next game. Next up, Saints versus Panthers, and our AI pick was under 38.5. Everything pointed to a defensive grind. 2 struggling offenses, 2 quarterbacks with turnover risk, and Carolina coming off an emotional high. The model projected a low possession game, and it nailed it. Rookie quarterback Tyler Show led New Orleans with 282 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 62-yarder to Chris Olave, but the Saints controlled tempo and never let the game open up. Carolina managed just 175 total yards, with Bryce Young held to 124 through the air and the Panthers punting on nearly every drive after their opening touchdown. The Saints dominated quietly, milking the clock and leaning on defense. Final score: Saints 17, Panthers 7, total 24 points. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Under 38.5 cruises home easy. On to the next game. Next up, Giants versus Bears, where our AI pick was Giants plus 4.5. It was never supposed to be pretty. Just close. The data leaned toward a defensive slugfest, with New York's mobile quarterback Jackson Dart grinding drives and keeping it inside the number. And for 3 quarters, the system was spot on. The Giants led 20-10 early in the fourth, fueled by Dart's rushing touchdowns and a pair of clutch field goals. But when Dart exited with a concussion, Russell Wilson stepped in to hold the line. Chicago's Caleb Williams took over late, scoring twice in the final minutes to steal a 24-20 win. We lost the game, but not the cover. Final score: Bears 24, Giants 20. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Giants plus 4.5 wins by the hook. On to the next matchup. Next up, Bills versus Dolphins, where our AI pick was Dolphins plus 9.5. Buffalo entered hot, Miami had lost 7 straight in the rivalry, and the public flooded the Bills. But the model caught the market overreach. The spread was built on history, not current form. And Miami delivered its best game of the season. Tua Tagovailoa threw for 173 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Devon Achane exploded for 225 total yards and 2 long fourth-quarter touchdowns that buried Buffalo. The Dolphins' defense forced 3 turnovers, and Josh Allen never found rhythm, benched late as Miami ran away with it. Final score: Dolphins 30, Bills 13. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Dolphins plus 9.5 wins outright by 17. On to the next matchup. So here's where we stand. 1-0 on Thursday Night Football, and through the Sunday early slate, the AI went an incredible 7-1. That makes it 8 wins and just 1 loss heading into the afternoon window of Week 10. The data held, the models aligned, and the numbers told clean stories across the board. Dogs covered, totals hit, and the market never saw it coming. But the work's not done yet. The late games are where volatility spikes, where lines tighten, and momentum meets fatigue. Let's see how the AI handled the 4 p.m. slate.
We opened the 4 p.m. slate in Seattle, Cardinals versus Seahawks, with our AI pick on Arizona plus 7. The data called for regression from Seattle's offense and expected Arizona's defense to keep it respectable. But from the opening kick, this one spiraled. Seattle dropped 21 points in the first quarter, setting a franchise record for an opener. DeMarcus Lawrence returned 2 fumbles for touchdowns, and Sam Darnold barely had to throw, completing 10 of 12 passes while the Seahawks defense completely suffocated Jacoby Brissett. By halftime, it was 38-7, and the cover was out of reach before the band even tuned up. The Cardinals added some cosmetic scores late, but it didn't matter. Final score: Seahawks 44, Cardinals 22. Did we cash or did we burn? We burned badly. Cardinals plus 7 gets buried. On to the next 4 p.m. game. Next up, Rams versus 49ers, where our AI pick was Rams minus 5.5. The model called it clean. San Francisco's defense was gutted, and Matthew Stafford was in historic rhythm. Every signal, offensive DVOA, adjusted injury weight, and red zone efficiency, pointed Los Angeles. And the Rams delivered. Stafford threw 4 touchdowns and became the first quarterback in NFL history with 3 straight games of 4+ touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Kyren Williams added 2 rushing scores, and the Rams jumped out to a 21-0 lead before San Francisco could blink. Mac Jones filled in for Brock Purdy, throwing 3 touchdowns of his own, but it wasn't enough against a relentless Rams attack. Final score: Rams 42, 49ers 26. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Rams minus 5.5 wins easily by double digits. On to the next 4 p.m. game. Next up, Lions versus Commanders, where our AI pick was over 48.5. The model loved this one early. 2 fast-paced offenses, poor red zone defenses, and a line that looked 3 points too low. And from kickoff, it was never in doubt. Jared Goff was in total command, throwing for 320 yards and 3 touchdowns, while Jahmyr Gibbs shredded Washington with 142 rushing yards and 3 total TDs. The Lions racked up 546 total yards, scoring on all 7 drives led by the starters. Washington and Marcus Mariota held their own with a couple of touchdowns, but Detroit's offense just wouldn't let up. The fireworks never stopped. Final score: Lions 44, Commanders 22, total 66 points. Did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. Over 48.5 rockets passed with ease.
So there you have it. Through Sunday's 4 p.m. slate, the AI finished Week 10 sitting strong. We went 1-0 on Thursday Night Football, 7-1 across the Sunday early window, and 2-1 in the afternoon games, bringing the week's record to 10 wins and 2 losses so far. Heading into the primetime lights, our Sunday Night Football pick is Chargers -2.5, and for Monday Night Football, we're rolling with Packers -1.5. And that brings the season total to 77 wins, 57 losses, and 1 push, a 57.5% winning rate across every single game on the board. No cherry picking, no filters, no paid plays, just the data, the discipline, and the drop. Like and subscribe. The fire's still burning, and the question remains, will we cash or will we burn?